Okay guys, while the pot is boiling, um, here we have, I'm showing you what we have. We have some chicken breasts that we will be cutting up. And I have some flour here that I'm going to be mixing together for us to do some, what you call it? Some dumplings. Okay? So we'll be doing this, we'll be getting these things all sorted out. So first, I'm going to be cutting up the chicken so you can watch. You cut them in small pieces. Okay? Cut the chicken in small pieces. This is chicken breast. And you can tar it out or you can put it in the microwave to be tarred out. A minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes. I put it in the microwave sometimes when I forgot to tar it out. It's still raw, but I just want to you want to get them in cubicles. Okay. So the soup is, you can continue to look at the soup. The soup is like doing its thing. All right. While it's doing its thing, I'm gonna be putting in some candles. Okay. But let me first cut up. I'm cutting up the people have been asking me, Katrina, how do you do your soup? How do you this? How do you that? You know, and I've been saying to them, everything just takes time, right? You see, so this is 3 chunks of chicken breast. People are like, and you can open your noodles and put them in the meantime, while it's boiling, right? You take a break from this. Chicken breasts, they are washed already. You can put them, now I'm gonna be putting them in the pot. You can put your chicken breast from early to boil, along with your noodles. Just slap them in, nice and good. Everybody cooks different. Some people will put it in a little bit later because chicken breast take a little bit longer to cook. But you can just slap them in nicely. Now I'm gonna be doing the dough. I'm gonna be doing the dough. You stir it each time. I'm not really a big chef, but I do. Right, so you have those in, and I'm gonna be cutting up. You can put it the pot at medium. Yes, so this now here I have now some cilantro and onion. I'll be putting these in the pot. Okay. You cut off the edges of them. And you cut them up nicely. Okay, guys. You don't really want them too big in the soup, because sometimes if you're serving like children, you can just do them like so. Kids don't really like when they're they don't like when to taste like vegetables too much in their soup. Some children, but there are others who don't mind. You can cut up the entire. You can use a half. You can use a quarter. This is like a quarter of, I think this is called red onion. This is called red onions. So here we go. We slap these in. Now we're gonna go for the when I say slap these in, it's a Jamaican term. We put them into the pan. Okay. There we have the pan. My technology is not so upgraded. So I'm gonna put in all these that we just cut up into the pot. Let them stay until it comes to a boil. We're gonna do our mushrooms, put in all the tin stuff. into the pan, including our mushrooms and our, I told you I'm going to use mushroom. I'm going to put a can of mushrooms into the soup. I'm going to put a can of, I'm going to show you as I pour them in. Can of mixed vegetables. I'm opening the cans right now. Let me let you see what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm opening all these cans. Yeah. So this now, we're gonna put these in a can of mixed vegetables. Okay. I'll throw off the water because I want the soup not to have any other flavor than the flavor that I also see. It's pretty. You have the carrots and all of that. So you're gonna put those into your soup. Keep stirring. Okay. These now kidney beans. You can put whatever beans you like. If you like broad beans, baked beans, whatever beans that you like. You can put some sweet corn in it. These are the kidney beans. So we pour those in. I like my soup to be like rich with all different kinds of stuff you get from the root. I put all of this in there nicely. You keep stirring. And then I'm also going to put my noodle in. I like to put in my noodle from early. I'm going to put in some potatoes. I'm going to use two tins of potato. They are sliced. I'm a bit tired here. I'm just opening them. So I'm letting you see what I'm doing. As I say, I'm not computer savvy with the computer yet to get all the nice graphics. Just showing you my kitchen. I need some them each weekend. I'm gonna try. So you drain off the water now. Okay? You drain the water nicely. Okay, nice. People say, "Well, good, Katrina. What are you doing? How do you get the soup?" And I'm like, girl, you don't want to know. If you know how I do this soup, you may not eat it. Hallelujah. So this one is a little bit, these are whole potatoes. They are full. So I'm going to have to cut them up, okay? Cut them in slices nicely. Cut them up. I'll let you see what I'm doing here. They look like eggs, but it's not eggs. It's actually potatoes, guys. So you're cutting them up now nicely to do. Okay, that's that. So we have all these ingredients. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do the dumplings next. You're putting all these in there. Your dumplings. Okie dokie. Nice. All of those you're gonna put in there. So keep mixing. Keep mixing. Okay, guys. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put that yet. So you keep mixing up. Mix it up. And I have a packet of Lipton. The other video I put is Lipton extra noodle. This is very spicy. Taste is very good. No, when I say spicy, I mean it is flavorable. It's not spicy as in hot. American spicy would be hot. Jamaican spicy would be flavorable. Okay? So you can cut it if you have a scissors. This is the first one. I'm cutting it. Okay. I'll be pouring in. One pack. Second pack we cut. At least 2 packs. Why 2 packs? Gives it better flavor and because of the size of the soup. Okay. I also put some butter in my soup. At least 2 tablespoons butter. or you can use 1.5. It's light, it's not fattening. You put 2 tablespoons butter in it to give it a kick. That gives it a kick. Kick it into something else. Nice and good. Alright guys, so this is part 2 of my session. I'm gonna put them dumplings in as well. I'm gonna do the dumplings. It will be boiling in a minute. Cover him. Let him bring him to a boil. Take out the firewood. That's that. So we're gonna do the flour now, the dumplings. And after we do the dumplings, I will show you the finished result. And the soup is cooking ready. We're also gonna put some green onions. In the end, we're gonna put some green onions to top it off. Okay? We come to a boil. Make a nice boil. And you make some dumplings and put the dumplings in. Nice dumplings.
You're recording this?
Yeah. So you put the dumplings in nicely. Alright. I'm gonna do the dumplings now. This is Jamaican style dumplings. Okay, so nobody will have to ask you, Trina, how do you get your soup? How do you do your soup? Etc. No, so you do the dumplings, you put some flour, you can put some salt in it. Well, this one I don't put any salt in this one because the soup itself has salt in it, so it won't need any extra salt, right? If it's a bit too soggy, what you do, you just get a pinch more of the flour and you cover it. You just sift the flour over it, and that's hubby over there where you can't see. All right, so you sift a pinch of the flour over the dough. If you don't want it to be too soggy, you want it to be like a Play-Doh. You know, the Play-Doh that the kids use to make their toys and stuff. So you use the side of your elbow to pinch. Make sure your hands are clean. Just the palm, the elbow of your palm to do this, right? You press on it. It gives you a nice dough. Nice dough. After you do this, you're gonna put them in the pot and let them boil. Bring it to a boil again, that the dough can be cooked until it's hard. It's not gonna be hard as rock hard, but it's gonna be like gummy, a gooey taste in your mouth, and that gives the soup a kick. Okay, guys, you can do this at home. You can try this at home. Jamaicans do this. We do this a lot. So these are we call these Jamaican style dumplings. You can have these with any kind of meat. You don't have to put them in your soup only. Put them in any kind of meat. Okay? You're gonna put a little strength in it. So you have to have a little. You have to have some energy drink to knead this dough. Okay? Press into it. Put my back into it. Press it. Nice and good. And then we're gonna put him in. Okay, so you're gonna watch carefully how I do this, that you can catch it. The key thing is, when you're doing this for Jamaicans, you can do it any size you want. If you want to do it the size of a baseball, fine. But as for Americans, they're very delicate, so you got to do it small, bite size, where they can bite. They like it when it's bite size. So what you're gonna do, you crunch it in the palm of your hands, roll it like you're rolling a Play-Doh, and you put it in the pot. So that's how you get them. You make them nicely. It's taking a little while to boil because of the water, the length of the water. So you put them in bite size. Nicely for the Americans, because I'm catering to American folks, guys. If it was for Jamaicans now, I would have to make these dumplings like huge as a basketball. The Jamaicans love them big. All right. So you knead them. I'm not sure how much. The milk is not mine. It's hubby doing his thing over there, making some tea. Okay, guys. This is my first soup video. All right. So you put that. I'm almost through. You can keep mixing it up. Mixing it up, mixing up. I know this video take a little while, but you can fast forward to the end if you want. But for you to see what I put in it, I'm gonna recap the ingredients to let you know what I've put in there. All right, guys. You can stir. You can pause and stir the pot a bit. You see all the beans coming up. Let me show you. You can see the beans here, all the beans and then dumplings. Everything that we put in there is coming up nicely. I also placed some paprika in it. You can put a pinch of paprika to get the color nice. The soup has a nice color, but the paprika gives it a nice color to it. You know, these are my little secrets. You can put some basil in it, parsley leaves. The garlic is never too much. It smells amazing, guys. It's amazing. The smell is out of this world. Okie dokie. Let's do this. We have some more dumplings going in. At the end, guys, I will recap and tell you what ingredients I've used, so you don't have to ask again. And I can also put the ingredients on the foot of this video for you to see that you can try this at home. But you can use whatever meat you want to use. If you're a beef lover, you can use beef or stew. You can put that shrimps, chicken breast. You can use goat if you like goat, mutton, lamb, whatever meat that you like, fish. Make sure there's no bones. Okay. Any kind of meat that you like. And we're gonna put some big carrots in there as well. We're gonna cut the carrots in too. And then we do it. The Americans say they call these eyeballs because they say that they look like eyeballs. So I have to do it this way for them because they're delicate. Okay, we're almost through, guys. I know it take a little while, but I just want you to see the hang of it. Turn up the soup a little bit more. I'm gonna put some green onions in it as well. Let me see if there's anything I've left out of this soup. I'm not sure. I need a bigger pot. As you see, this pot is like getting up to the top. The liquid is like up there, so. Okay, guys, yeah, we're ready. So we're making progress. We're gonna cover him a bit to bring him to a boil. And at the end, I will show you the finished result. I'll show you the finished result. Let's do some green onions. We're gonna put up these. Put them on the top. I like to put the green onions in the end. So guys, I'm gonna recap the kind of what I use. So these are some of the containers. I used 2 packs of extra noodle, Lipton noodles. I used mixed vegetables, 1 can of this, 2 cans of potatoes sliced, and I used kidney beans. I used celery, a bit of garlic powder. You can use it's actually natural garlic, crushed, powdered. You can use, if you have the other garlic, whatever garlic that suits you, like, you enjoy using, you can do that. I use some flour. Well, this is white flour. I'm just showing you. Well, this is not a party mix. This is actually another container that I filled with flour, and I put some cornmeal in it as well. Some yellow cornmeal. I mixed the flour with yellow cornmeal. Gives it a kick, right, guys? And I put 2 tablespoons of butter in it. Sorry, you can use whatever. If you want to use one, you use one. It's absolutely healthy, but it gives the soup a kick as well. And if you want, I'm gonna probably put a few carrots in it. Whatever you like in your soup. If you want to put noodles, you put them. I also put a small tin of mushrooms again. I'm just recapping, and now I'm gonna be cutting up some green onions to top it off. So guys, we're practically finished with our soup for the day, and join me for the finished product.